What's up, y'all? It's your boy Carcino. I know y'all probably heard the news today. Bob Arum wasn't on the conference call, and he's supposed to have been on there. They got Lomachenko's his fighter. He's the promoter. Even though he's not the promoter on the card, he still represents that fighter. Lomachenko, normally when they have a conference call, even if someone else won a purse bid, I thought it was the rules that the promoter could represent him. Uh, Showtime, for some reason, they said Golden Boy made the decision that since Golden Boy is sole promoter, that Bob Arum doesn't need to be on the conference call. So it's obvious there's a pissing contest, a lack of communication somewhere still within Golden Boy that don't want Bob Arum involved in this fight. Feeling that, since Al Heyman represents Gary Russell Jr., still not a good vibe between the two companies. So I wouldn't say between Oscar and Bob Arum. I'm looking at now it's like Showtime Network with Steven Espinoza, which I'm gonna ask Steven, like, what's going on here? Like, why all of a sudden now, when it's lines of progress being made between the two, you're not, you're still sticking to your guns against Top Rank. So now it's like Showtime hasn't changed their opinion on Bob and Top Rank. So they still want to keep a network war going on. And I'm going to tell you why. The reason why Showtime is feeling this way, and I'm going to tell you why, is because they're going to be losing some of those fights that were huge for Showtime back to HBO. If Canelo fights Miguel Cotto, which station you think that fight would be on? HBO. If Tim Bradley or Manny Pacquiao was to fight any Golden Boy fighter, guess what station or network that fight would be on? It would be on HBO. So Showtime know that this isn't a good idea for them, because they're not going to be able to get the fights. I'm going to tell you that right now. If Canelo gets taken back to HBO, fighting Miguel Cotto, he's on HBO now, that is not good for Showtime. So this merger may not work out good for Showtime. The bad blood thing, Showtime was profiting off of. It was working fine with them. Hey, this monopoly thing is great for us, because now it's either you choose us or them. Now people working together, who's going to eat and get all the food now? The big giants, which is HBO. It's going to be like, now we're back to the same thing. Whose network is on the bigger platform, so we're going to use HBO. Because Golden Boy don't have an output deal with Showtime. They're free. They're free to work with anyone that they want. Showtime didn't sign them to a contract. Their last output deal was with HBO. They've been basically working fight by fight with Showtime. So they're free actually to negotiate fights with HBO if HBO wanted to go that route. So we'll see how this all plays out. But as you can see, as I told everybody a long time ago, this is a network war that started out with a promotional war. It turned into a network war. And now you just because the two promoters say, okay, well, hey, we good. So not everybody's not going to feel back fall back in line just because that happens. There's a lot of shrapnel and a lot of things that got to be worked out so that people can move forward. Because a lot of people are not happy with the progress.